So when God created the whole earth and all the things in it, he created it, quote, perfectly. And I say, quote, perfectly because he created living beings. And I guess I just don't know what perfection is, right? Okay, so this whole video is going to be about perfection. And just know that perfection is air quoted the whole time because I don't know that perfection is actually like a real thing. I don't know what perfection is. Which should say something about like if you're somebody who has to perfect things, what is perfection anyways? And if you're struggling with that, like you can just ask yourself that every time you're like, ooh, I'm struggling with perfection again. Yeah, but what is perfection anyways? And then you can just like, hopefully that helps you like let it go and move forward. Anyway, okay, so when I think about like the world as like when it's perfect, I think about like the climate change situation not being a thing. Okay, also side note on that, you cannot tell me that the climate is not changing. You just can't tell me that because those blizzards, they used to give us snow up to the telephone wires. Okay, well, that hasn't happened in my lifetime, so obviously it's changing. The climate is changing. We don't need to have any kind of argument about that because that's just a fact. It has changed, period. Moving forward. This concept of perfection of like the world being perfect would be without climate change would be like healthy living breathing things looking healthy living breathing. So that also to me means like perfection would mean I wouldn't have the acne that I do. Also, like there have been times where I've had completely clear skin, and this has been a newer concept for me in the last couple months. Like it's obnoxious or whatever, but like it's fine. I'm not self-conscious about it. Like y'all have seen it the whole time I've been doing these videos, so whatevs. Perfection would be like nobody's having heart attacks. They're not having strokes. People aren't getting diagnosed with arthritis. They're not getting diagnosed with autoimmune diseases, mystery illnesses, chronic mystery illnesses. People aren't getting sick. And that would be an element of a perfect world. People would be eating well. There would be food growing everywhere. And it would just be something that we do. So the reason I'm talking about this is because, well, twofold reasons. So one, it just paints a really beautiful picture for me of like heaven on earth. And what if the goal is not to get to heaven, but is to bring heaven to earth and to like get back in touch with that and to get back into like moving forward in a way that is free and healthy and alive, where we're not constantly struggling for power, where we're not struggling for control, where we actually give a shit about our neighbor. Where we don't have to be ear deep in learning boundaries because we already know how to do boundaries, because we have good role models, because generational trauma doesn't exist anymore. Like this is where I want to go. And sure, that's a lofty dream, whatever. Probably not going to happen in my lifetime, but I can move forward with my life in a way that's advancing this concept. Okay, second reason that I want to talk about this perfection thing is because I've been doing some medical studying, primarily on the liver, and so many of our chronic and mystery illnesses come from the liver. And like we don't talk about the liver ever. We don't take care of it. We don't know all the things it does. And I just want you guys to know, like what I'm doing right now is I'm working through a couple of books, and I am going to create a program based around these books and my education in health coaching. And I'm going to combine those things to create a coaching program that is going to help you get your liver healthy. So I'm hoping to have that rolled out for whoever wants to do the program in like 6 months. I'm working on the research and creating the program right now. I will do this with at least one to five like trial clients, if you will. And then I'm hoping to be able to get this moving for the masses. And anyone who would want to do that is welcome to reach out if you want to be a practice client. So my first, again, I don't know how many I'm going to do. I'm going to go with like the first 3 to 5. Let's go with the first 5. I'm going to do for nothing or close to nothing. You know what? Let's just put it in stone. I'm going to do the first 5 clients of the liver, this taking care of your liver. I'll find a better name for that later. But the first 5 clients that I get for taking care of your liver program will not need to pay me anything. I'm going to do those 5 as practice clients, and you'll just help me kind of fine tune this program and make it what it needs to be. A program is about 90 days, and we'll meet once a week, but I'll be asking you to do things throughout the week to take care of your liver, to take care of yourself, to take care of your body. And so first 5, totally free. And FYI, one of those spots is already taken. So if you want to help me design this and get it out to the rest of the world, let me know. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, my email will be in the description. And you can find me at any of those places to reach out and let me know that you want to be one of those first 5 clients that won't need to pay to do the taking care of your liver. And I think I'll probably talk about this more because I'm learning just how much like the liver and our bodies in that way really need to be taken care of in order for us to be well. And that, like, the more that I read, the more that I learn, the more that I believe that if we take care of our livers and we get healthy, that we can bring heaven to earth. So here's to taking care of our livers and learning new things.